And I took out my phone and said, how many people in the world? And he said about 7 point something billion people. And I thought, wow, God, you have to have really big hands to hold 7 point something billion people in your hands. I said, God, you have some really big hands. And the God that would show off and say, not only do I have, God has big hands and big feet. For the Bible declares that the earth is God's footstool. And of the 7 billion people, 7.9 billion people on this earth, God shows off even more. And God says, I number the hairs on your head. I don't know how many here on the average person. I forget my calculator and do some maths. But 7.9 billion times how many here in our head. God says, I keep count of them all. I don't know how many stars in the sky, but God says he calls them all by name. I'm just here tonight to tell you that our God is powerful. He has big hands. And I thank God he has a big heart. And as we go through this year, I know we have different goals and different resolutions. I pray that one of them say, God, open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. It's one thing to come to church and one thing to read the Bible and even to worship. It's something when you have a revelation and you see how big God is. Somehow all your problems just get very small when you see the bigness of God. He's a provider. Can anybody testify tonight that God provided for you? Has he made a way for you in difficult times? He's a big God. He's the only God that can shout out and declare, is anything too hard for me to do? Just have to brag on God tonight. He's a big God, and when that powerful God spoke this world into existence, speaks a word, we can trust him.